Hi there, I'm Adam Hill. I'm a professional EOS implementer and coach. Thanks for visiting my site. And if you're here, you're probably at least curious about EOS, and you might be wondering if EOS is right for you and if I can help bring it into your organization. So I'll start by sharing a little bit about myself and what you'll get if you hire me as an implementer. So first and foremost, I have lived and breathed this system. I was running on EOS long before I became an implementer. I've sat in the visionary seat and I've sat in the integrator seat as the CEO of a 100-year-old legacy family business with 150 employees. And I've also launched my own businesses, all running on EOS. I've even implemented EOS inside my own family. So I truly know what it means to live the EOS life. And I really know this stuff. So when you talk to me about what's really going on in your business, I know what it's like to be sitting in your shoes with real credibility and real results. Second, I'm a breakthrough specialist. I am wired to help people and companies break through ceilings. And this isn't just growth, but transformation. I've experienced this on a personal level as I went from being an unhealthy non-athlete who could barely swim the length of a pool to qualifying for the Ironman World Championship as one of the top 1% of triathletes in the world. I then coached dozens of other athletes through their own breakthroughs, whether it was their first or their 50th Ironman finish line. In business, I stepped into a CEO role of a company that was near insolvency with real chaos and real dysfunction. And within 2 years of implementing EOS, we grew our revenue by more than 50% to 9 figures. We hit record profitability, and we built a more aligned culture than we ever had over the course of our 100 years in business. That's what EOS does when it's implemented the right way. And that's the lane that I live in with leadership teams. The third, I bring truth and heart. In the session room, I'm no BS. We're going to go into the dark forest, as I like to say. We're going to find the real root of the real issues, and we're going to solve them. And I'm going to help guide you through the lens of EOS with purity, because the system works. And at the same time, I also understand that you run a very uniquely human business. I bring empathy, emotional intelligence, and real care for the humanity of your business because I've been there. I know what it's like to have livelihoods and legacy on the line. And that balance, truth and heart, is where great implementation and coaching happens. And here's the catch. I need that same truth and heart from the leadership teams that I work with also. If your leadership team is not open and honest, you just won't get the results that you want. And that is a non-negotiable for me. So if you're running a company doing over $1 million in revenue and you're building a team of 10 to 250 people, and you're really clear on your product and market, you know what you're selling and who you're selling it to, but the business feels stuck, it feels reactive or chaotic, I can help. And if you're a family business or your spouses that are working together, or you're a business in transition, whether you're scaling in succession or preparing to sell, I have a special place in my heart for you. So here's the next step on your EOS journey. Schedule a free 90-minute session with me, and we'll get clear on what's really going on in your business, where you're stuck, and what it would look like to break through. And whether you decide to work with me or not, you'll leave with clarity and a plan. Look forward to hearing from you.